Hey everyone, and welcome back for another game of Terraforming Mars. I have played around with some of the setup. Half of it is in a very much temporary situation, so hopefully we get through this. But it looks like it's giving a clearer picture, particularly for these extra boards over here. So hopefully that works out for the best. I've set up our starting position. We've got an neutral delegate in Mars first, and the Calvinists over here because of the events we've revealed. Oh, that is not focus locked. There we go. A couple of bad events at the bottom, but actually I'm quite happy this one's come out now. If we can get some influence, that's some nice extra income early, and we won't have much TR over 10, so it shouldn't cost us a huge amount of income. But let's have a look at our starting draw. For our corporations, we have Philares and Viron. Sorry, for some reason someone is blaring their car stereo extremely loud outside. So Philares is a new one from Colonies. And each new adjacency between your tile and opponent's tile gives you a standard resource of your choice. That's quite good. And Viron lets us use a action card twice in a generation. We've got IO research, some power, nice couple of oxygen steps, or 3 TR, pretty good. Steel, microbes, power, titanium. So we've got the options depending on what comes out really. You can go very steel, power or titanium heavy with these colonies. Look at our project cards. Adapted lichen, no requirements there, it is just a plant production we can start from the get-go, so that's pretty good. Mangroves, it's quite a late temperature card, but a cheap way of getting a greenery out. Probably a little too early to say we'd need that for certain. IO mining, very expensive way to get more titanium. We'd need a lot of titanium cards, which we don't have. Investment loan, if we've got the opportunity to use this perhaps in the first generation to get another TR step done, it's not the worst. That TR bump gives us that income back, but it does effectively cost 6, 3 to buy the card, 3 to play it, so you don't make a huge amount on this, but maybe 2 TR, those 2 extra income isn't awful. Community services, unless all of the Prelude cards, no, they've all got tags on. Our corporations have tags, this really wouldn't give us much income, that's a no. Energy saving, it's a slightly cheaper option to get 2 power. We would get 3 power if we go for power generator because of the extra tag here. That could be a nice way of getting 6 power quite early. Space station, we'd have to play, so it's 13 once we've bought the card. So we'd have to pay 7 space cards after this to make it worthwhile. That seems unlikely. Nitrophilic moss is a nice, fairly early way of getting that plant production, but you do need 2 greenery. If we have placed 3 oceans, we should have 2 plants to lose to get that production, so I like this. Spaceport to get an extra fleet and some hefty income. It's quite expensive though. But if we're looking at potentially Ceres for the steel, but we haven't seen a microbe card, so it's unlikely we're taking Enceladus, so let's discard that. We've got 3 options here. I quite like the thought of getting this going, because that gives us 6 extra income for the cost of 2 power. We'll place a city. If we... yeah, I don't know why I was thinking power tags. That's a different card. Yeah, there's 2 cities out. This would let us get 3 cities out. That's pretty good. Gives us an extra energy as well. I don't think taking the titanium is worth it, so we'll discard this. We'll definitely take the power plant. We've got a couple of cards that want us to decrease our power. Discard this one. Between these two, although the 3 income from this one is better, getting 2 terraforming steps of oxygen done and then this 10 credits worth of steel is going to be much more valuable to us, particularly if we then want to get either of these cards out. Basically a free Radchem factory for that 2 TR. I think they're quite good. Gives us potentially 3 plant production, hopefully relatively early. So, investment loan. I think we will take it, because we're looking at getting a nice boost to the economy early enough anyway. It's just whether we want Philares between your tile and an opponent's tile. Gives you a standard resource of your choice regardless of who just placed a tile. So unfortunately it will only be us placing tiles, but we will start with a greenery. That's really good considering the greens are in power and they give us 4 extra credits and it's a decent amount of money. Yeah, I haven't played with this corporation before, so we'll go with Philares and see how that works. The greenery we can place adjacent to one of their tiles to get a bonus, and we will also hopefully get our spaceport city out relatively soon. Put that then next to one of their tiles to also get a bonus. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So we're starting with 47 mega credits, but we are buying 6 cards. 18, so we start with 29. We will get 5 steel, 2 oxygen steps, which is 2 TR, and 3 power. And we will place a greenery, which we will place here. 1 more oxygen step for a TR plus 1 plant, and we can get a resource of our choice. Let's get a steel. Okay, let's put our colonies. White. Yep, just about see them there. Okay, so it was 3 steps on oxygen. That's pretty terrific. 3 TR. Okay. Let's think where we can start off with our cards. We'll go with Spaceport for 22. We've got 12 steel and 10 mega credits. We have to decrease our power production, but we get 4 income. We will get an extra trade fleet, and we can place a city. Now, if we place the city here, we will get 2 plants, and we are adjacent to one of their tiles, so we will take a seal again. Yeah, that's fine. Then let's play investment loan. Get it played early. Actually, let's just think this through. We want to spend. So I'm going to close the door. Someone's just revving a motorbike outside. Okay. So we need to spend 6 money on the Radchem factory. We would need to spend 15 on energy saving. So yeah, we are short of the money we need to. We spend 3 on investment loan. We lose 1 income. And then 2 steel, 6 mega credits to lose an energy, gain 2 TR. And then energy saving for 15. Got 5 mega credits left over. And we have 3 cities out on the board now, so that will get us 3 power back. We don't have enough to play any of our remaining plant cards, but we do still have our neutral delegate over here. And we would quite like to take control. We've got 4 building tags, so I don't mind Mars first coming into power. So what I'll do is place my neutral delegate here and spend our last 5 credits, place another delegate, and we will end the round there. So if we're going to look to get some plant production done early, what would help us is getting some oceans out. So let's have the world government place an ocean. These tracks can increase. And we do not have, oh, we should have done our income. We're at 19 TR plus 1, so we're up to 20 and 4 power. Yep, and that's that. So we'll go on to resolving the event, which there isn't any with these. We're going to have Mars first come into power, so although we should have lost 1 TR, we're going to gain it back. Coming chairman here. Calvinists are the next dominant party, and another for the Reds. Shame they're starting to build up early. We've got 1 ocean tile coming off. That's a shame. So really we want to try and get up to 3 oceans quickly to get this nitrophilic moss played before 1 ocean disappears. Okay, let's look at our first hand of 4 cards then. Tectonic stress power would need 2 science tags. We don't have any currently. Oh, didn't take our 4 credits for 4 building time. No, we still wouldn't be able to afford Earth Catapult, but if we're looking to play lots of cards, that's not bad. But again, 26, you'd have to pay 13 cards before it came into effect. Nuclear Zone, yeah, we'll definitely take that. And we'll take Hackers this early to get that extra income for a point. I think that's worth it. So we'll buy 2 of these for 6. And let's see. Currently the Reds are going to get 2 more delegates here. They're probably going to have to come into power fairly soon. Now we've got 1 city tile and we're chairman, so we're going to ignore Riot's effect. Antarctica melts is going to be probably losing us about 6 credits, so that's not awful either. If we get Nuclear Zone out, we're going to get a steal because of this effect. Anytime we place a tile while Mars first are in power, we're going to gain a steal. We'll also get 2 temperature bumps, so this is definitely worth playing now for 10. One, 2 TR. And we can place the Nuclear Zone. And let's place it here. So we've created 2 new adjacencies. Yeah, I suppose we should have done that here as well. We only took it as an adjacency, so we go for plants. Yeah, let's take 3 plants. 2 for these new adjacencies and 1 because we only took 1 adjacency here when we actually created 2 adjacencies. We need 2 more steps on our TR there. We'll spend 3 credits on Hackers. That will lose us a power but gain us 2 income. We're down to 5 mega credits, so what should we do? Our TR has already gone past the level at which the Reds would reward us in a solo game, which is why I've got a little red figure over there to remind me when the Reds come into power. If your TR is less than 20, you gain a TR. Don't really want them coming into power too easy. We've got our free delegate. Let's place him in Mars first again, and then we'll spend our 5 mega credits to also place another to keep control there. Yeah, keeps our TR, that's important at this stage. And we will end there. So we can place 1 more ocean with the world government. Let's put it here. Actually, no, there's no point us placing a ocean here because oceans don't count as your tile, so we wouldn't trigger our bonus here. But I would quite like to place an ocean here next round to get those 2 plants. Then we've got enough for a greenery. Yeah, I think I'll still place it there. So our production, we are at 3 income plus 21, so 24 mega credits. Three energy. Oh, I don't even have a heat cube. No heat. These tracks. Okay, so we would lose 1 TR, but we're about to become chairman, so we'll leave it as it is. This event means we lose 4 mega credits per city, up to a maximum of 5, then reduce it by our influence. We currently have 3 influence and only 1 city, so we will not pay any change to this. Actually stays the same. Same ruling party. The Reds get 1 extra neutral delegate. And the Unity Party. Okay. In a solo game, lose 2 TR if the sum of your Earth tags plus influence is 4 or more. Oof, that's bad. We've got 1 Earth tag currently. As long as we don't have 3 influence when this event triggers, we can avoid that. So we have to make sure we do. Okay. Right then, so let's get our next hand of cards. Dawn City requires 4 science tags we're not going to have. Add a floater or spend it to draw a card. Probably not. Draw 2 cards but needs those science tags. And gain another trade fleet. We could have 3, but we don't have 2 Earth tags. So actually we won't. No, we won't buy any of those. Okay, so if we spend 18 to place an ocean, we will have 8 credits left, which would be insufficient to play nitrophilic moss. That is unfortunate. Oh no, 8 credits is exactly what we need. Can we do it in such a way? I think we'll trigger our bonus, but that's okay. So yeah, let's spend 18. Although we would have to let the Reds come into power for this. Is that okay? Each income, or each influence is worth 1 income. We could have a delegate in the Reds to get ourselves 1 extra income and just let them come to power. And then any terraforming we do next generation would cost us, but I don't think we'd be looking to do any terraforming, so that's okay. So we'll spend 18 on placing an ocean, and we'll place the ocean here. 2 money, 2 plants, and 1 TR. So I'll do 2, 1, 2, and an oxygen. Because what we're going to do with our 8 plants is convert them into a greenery, which we can place here. Get 2 plants. We've placed 2 tiles out this turn, so we get 2 steel of ruling bonus here. And then we have enough clay nitrophilic moss. We will lose those 2 plants that we have, and our remaining 8 credits. And gain 2 plant production. So let's place our delegate into the reds. They still have control, so it'll be still a neutral delegate that becomes chairman. But at least for the effect here, we count as having 2 influence. We will gain 2 money production. That's quite good. So let's do our income phase. We are at 23 plus 3, so 26 mega credits, 2 plants, and 3 energy. As I said, we are going to lose 1 TR because we're not going to become chairman. We'll resolve this event and we will lose 3 mega credits for each 5 TR over 10, and we have 2 sets of 5 above. We will lose 6, but we have chairman influence and a delegate in the party, so we will gain 2 income. The Reds will come to power, which is a shame. Their ruling policy is anytime you gain TR, you have to pay 3 credits. If you can't pay 3, you cannot do the action that increases your TR. So, with these, Unity comes next, and also they get a neutral delegate and another neutral delegate, so it will be Unity. Unless I put 4 delegates into a party, or 3 delegates into the Calvinist. Seems unlikely. So we're not going to get many resources from this. Potentially 1 if we put a delegate into the Unity party. Revolution. As long as we don't get too many more Earth tags, then we should be fine. So let's have a look at our next set of cards. Industrial Center. So we can pay to get some steel production going. Don't really have much use for steel. Spend energy to get money. Decrease your money production to gain points. Or add an animal. Wow, those don't really do us much favors. Not sure spending 14 to get the steel production is worth it. It would take a lot of turns for that money to come back around. So yeah, I don't think we'll buy any of these. An argument could be made for power infrastructure, particularly with the colony generating potentially a lot of power. We might fill our heat track up, but we haven't made much progress on it so far, so it would be speculative. Let's leave it and focus on the one card we do have, the adaptive lichen here. We could get up to 3 plant production. Fairly good going. I think what we might also look at, if we build a colony, which one was this? Callisto, we will gain a power production. We've got enough power, we can trade there. I didn't move these up, did I? We'd get some pretty good bonuses here, and we can always just trade at Callisto and gain more power than we're losing. So that would be 17 to build. Would mean we couldn't get the adaptive lichen out. Going to lose an ocean. This is a very bad turn. Let's go for it though. Let's spend 17 on building a colony, get a power production. We will then spend our 3 power to fly a fleet to Callisto. That's 7 currently. We will actually gain 10 power because of our bonus. And if we don't fly anywhere else, that will be enough. We can do 2 temperature steps next generation. That's pretty nice. Our other option would be to use some of that power to either get steel or titanium, but we'll hold off. We do not have enough no, we don't have enough money to place another delegate, so let's just place our free delegate into Mars first. I'm not too fussed about getting a resource per influence. Yeah, it's not a huge swing. Mars first are going to get another delegate now, so they should become ruling party next time. So we will end our turn there. So we're going to do our production. We're at 22 plus 5, 27 income. What isn't it? We've got 2 plants. Power. Okay, then we're going to lose 1 TR at the start of the political phase of our fleet. We have to remove an ocean. Let's remove this one because it does give some nice plants. And we will get 1 resource per influence. We're not got any influence. So then we put Unity Party into power. And we will get a credit for each Earth, Venus and Jovian tag, which is 1 credit. Mars first becomes the next dominant party clockwise, and also they get an extra delegate. And then 1 more for Unity. Alright, so this time round, so long as Earth tags plus influence is less than 4, we're doing okay. We currently have 1 Earth tag. We can only gain 2 influence if we put our free delegate into Mars first. We've got 2 influence there. So, not that we would need to put a delegate there. No, we don't. So we could put out an Earth tag. Let's see what we get in our hand. Water to Venus. Costs 12 to do a Venus step. That's pretty good. We don't have a Jovian tag. They're quite a nice combination to increase income. It would let us basically get 1 income every generation. But it cost a fair amount to play them out. 17 once we factored in how much we've purchased, but I think actually that's still worthwhile. And depending on what other floater cards we get, we could change this to add floaters to different cards. So if we were to look at buying 3, that's effectively 9 credits spent. We could play both of them still for 11 and have enough for either Adaptive Lichen or Water to Venus. So that's quite good. anything better we should be doing? We don't have any titanium. We're going to do 2 temperature steps. Yeah, I like this. So let's go for it. So we spend 9 to take 3 cards, and we spend 11 to play both local shading and floater technology. And we will use them both immediately. Floater technology to add a floater to local shading, and local shading we can take that floater off, gain an income. Let's then actually we'll do adaptive lichen to get this production going. We get up to 3 plant production. We will definitely spend 3 power to fly to Callisto. It's at 3 and our colony bonus is 3. We gain 6 power. And actually, yeah, let's use 3 of it. We'll fly, or rather fleet, to get the 4 titanium. Titanium is worth extra currently this generation, so we can use 2 of it for 8 credits, 4 credits each, and spend 1 to also do water to Venus, increasing this by 1 for 1 TR. And for our neutral delegate, we'll add him to the... Who do we care about? We've got 2 plants. Yeah, let's go for the greens. I think we might get use of their bonus by the time it comes around. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So world government, let's have them do... What should they do? Let's do an oxygen. Our production, we're at 6 plus 22, so that's 28. Three plants. Oh, we didn't do our 2 temperature steps. Do that. 1, 2 for a heat production, and 2 more TR, so 2 more credits. And this energy can slide across. All right, so we have 1 influence currently and 1 earth tag, so we are not going to lose that rating. We change back to the Mars first party and take chairmanship, so we will not lose that 1 TR. Next clockwise would be Calvinists. We add 1 neutral delegate to the Reds. And 1 to the Scientists. Okay. So this time round we're going to lose 1 power and 1 steel production. But gain steel equal to influence. So we effectively will just lose a power production. Okay, that's all. Let's have a look at some cards. Black polar dust. Yeah, I think we want that. Our income's pretty good, but this is an ocean and heat production. Ice moon colony. Yeah, I like that as well. It's a cheap way to get... Oh, I didn't move these. cheap way of getting another ocean and colony out. We can get more titanium. Lunar Governor. We go for lunar mining. We could get Lunar Governor out. This would only be our second Earth tag. So it would be 14 credits for 1 titanium. And then 7 credits for that 2 money production. I don't think those are worth it. Yeah, let's go for these 2. We can get 2 extra titanium by placing this ocean, which lets us get this card slightly cheaper, so that's pretty nice. We spend 6 credits on those 2 cards. First of all, we'll do our floater combo, adding a floater and taking it off to gain 1 income. We can spend 3 energy to get 6 energy. Trading here, and we'll spend 15 on black polar dust. So we lose 2 income, gain 3 heat production, and place an ocean, which we'll place here. 2 titanium and also 1 steel because of Mars first policy. We get 1 TR. Okay, so we have 12 titanium, so actually we are 1 credit short. We could fly. And get 1 titanium for 3 energy and get this played this turn. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. So we're going, doesn't necessarily maybe seem it, but let me show. We're going to spend that energy to come and fly and get 1 titanium. We've now got 15 credits. We need to spend 8 credits further. Ice Moon Colony. We can place an ocean and this colony. So the ocean we will place here. 2 plants and 1 TR. And we also get a steel for the placement. Our colony we can place there to get 3 titanium back. And then we've got enough plants, 2, 4, 6, 8. Place a greenery tile, which we can place here. For an oxygen step, 2 plants, 2 credits, 1 steel, and a TR. Nice. So we've still got one neutral delegate. We potentially could place another greenery next turn. The Unity Party are likely to come to power soon because of the amount of neutral delegates they've got. on the horizon here. So let's go for the greens. Puts them in control. We've got 2 plant tags out currently. We would get 2 credits back. We're going to have 6 greenery there. So if we place 1 ocean to get 2 more, we could place 1 out and get the bonus as well. Yeah, that seems good. So our income, we are at 27 TR plus 5, 32 credits, 3 plants, for heat and 4 energy and 4 heat. Nice. Send these fleets back and increase the tracks. Hopefully we get something that needs steel building up, and we've got 10 credits worth there as well. We could get something really expensive with that steel. So we're going to lose 1 TR, but we will gain it back in a moment. So let's do the event. We will lose an energy. We have 3 influence, so we will gain 3 steel. Change the ruling party. The greens come into power, which gets us that TR back. And with 2 plant tags, we get 2 credits. Then Unity gain another neutral delegate. And the reds. Okay. Gain 1 mega credit for each card in hand. Unfortunately, we have no cards in our hand. Let's see if these are going to change that. So add a floater or spend a floater to gain power. Quite happy with our spend a floater to gain money instead. Deimos down, an interplanetary colony ship. So I like Deimos down, obviously because of the 3 temperature steps. Don't think we need to go for this extra colony. We wouldn't be able to play it this turn if we're looking to play Deimos down anyway. Plus all it would get us is extra steel. We're currently capped out on steel anyway, with nowhere to use it, and Deimos down is going to get us extra steel. This will cost 14. We could get energy slowly from it, but I don't think that's worth it. So let's just buy Deimos down. This is quite good if we do have lots of energy just for the points. If we're confident we're going to win, it could be something we look at investing in now, considering we've got the colony combo here, which is getting us 6 energy basically every round for free. And that does use steel. We could actually just build it, get it out. I'm quite tempted. We could get a pretty reasonable score from this. 12 points. It would cost us a good few heat steps. How confident are we feeling? Got a pretty good engine. This is going to get us halfway on the temperature. We get about halfway on the oxygen. Actually, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be greedy. This may lose us the game. but I feel we've got a pretty good set of combos going. So we'll take the 6 credits away. Let's spend our heat first. We've got 8 heat there for 1 temperature step, gaining a heat production. And we will spend, no, actually I want to get a few little things done first. So in 1 TR there. We'll add a floater, lose a floater to get a money production. But let's do our trading. So we spend 3 energy to get 6 coming here. And we will spend 3 energy trading here, which gets us 1 plus 1 for our colony bonus. We'll get 2 more titanium. Gives us 15 credits. So we'll spend 16 more on Deimos down. 1, 2, 3, and 4 steel. Three TR. We can then spend 6 steel on the physics complex. Don't have enough energy to use it this generation. Let's spend 18. Do we have it? Oh, we don't have 18. That is a shame. We're not going to get an ocean out. Should have done that in a different order, shouldn't I? We take our 15 in steel back, our 16 credits. We could spend, yeah, I think that's possible. Let's put the steel back and reset temperature and TR. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think if we do it in a different order, we can spend 18 for the ocean. We get 2 plants, 2 credits, and the TR. And then we can spend our 8 plants for a greenery, which we'll place here for an oxygen and a TR. We can draw a card. It's, oh, I've drawn 2. Keep the one that I saw. Subterranean reservoir. Pretty nice as well. But also we've created 1 new adjacency so we can take an extra titanium, so that's even better. So we'll spend 18 plus an extra 13. Lay Deimos down. 1, 2, 3, 3. And that gets us the 4 steel. Okay. So this event is going to be 2 mega credits for each space tag plus influence. We've got 1 space tag. We've currently got 1 influence. Yeah, let's place our free delegate in the Unity Party, then it gets us 2 more income. That's not awful. We don't want the world government to do temperature, to do the oxygen, since that gives a free temperature bump. So let's have them do Venus, get that moving. And yeah, we'll end our turn there. So we're on 6 plus 33, so 39. we are on. Ooh, didn't take the 4 credits. Replacing a greenery with the greens in power either, so do that. 3 there. Move the heat across. 3 energy. 5 heat. Perfect. Okay, so world government we've done. We are going to lose 1 TR. We've got 2 influence plus the 1 tag, so we get 6 credits. Unity are going to come into power, of which we have 1 Earth and 1 Venus tag, 2 credits. Kick us out of the chairman position. The Reds then have power. Unity get a delegate, and a new event on the horizon gives the Reds yet another delegate, so they are definitely coming into power. But that's 2 mega credits per Earth tag. We only have 1 of those. Okay, so let's have a quick look at what our next set of cards are, and then I will take a quick break for a cuppa and be right back. We've got Arctic Algae. We can still play this, but we only have 4 oceans left, but that is enough to get another plant done, so that's probably worth it for only 15 credits. Trans Neptune, it's just for the tags really. We can get more steel, more titanium, but I prefer this. Since we have 2 fleets, this would let us trade very cheap, save us that power. Then we can use our power for the physics complex, that's nice. This lets us add a microbe to any card, but we're not using microbes, so let's just buy 2. I think we'll buy Arctic Algae and the Rim Freighters. Let's deduct our 6. So I will end this video here. Let us know whether you would have taken the physics complex in the comments. We haven't used it yet, it may have been a mistake. But I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bye for now.